So we Travoltas were huge Sophia Loren fans. We were definitely first in line to see Houseboat, a great family movie. I was very young then, but some years later, when I was old enough to appreciate other amazing aspects of this beautiful lady, I came face to screen with Sophia Loren in Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. And like my daughter says when she twitters, OMG. Oh my God. I came out of the theater vibrating from the waist down. I got chills, and they were definitely multiplying. There were several great female superstars of that era: the sensuous Marilyn, the elegant Liz, the seductive Bardot, but Sophia Loren embodies them all.
In Italy, where I grew up, in the city of Rome, I remember seeing Sophia in the magazines we had in our home. From her first photo shoot in jeans, was it gioia or grazia, to paparazzate of her walking down Via Condotti, tall, smiling, and proud. Not only was she an actress who stood up for what she believes, she stood for everyone. She was a column of strength and full of grace for all of us to see. Her beauty, her fashion, it was every Italian's dream. Her name is synonymous with Italy. You hear her name, and a smile of love with a toast comes from everyone towards her.
When my mother was 16 years old, she and her mother left their tiny village near Naples and went to Rome. They were off to track down my mother's father and convince him to come back home. But Sophia also had another idea. She dreamed of trying her hand at show business. After a few weeks in Rome, two things became quite clear. My mother's father had no intention of playing the role of a husband or father to his family, and the Italian film industry had no intention of hiring my mother. When the two women ran out of money, they had no choice but to return home. However, on the day of departure, as my grandmother stepped onto the train back to Naples, she turned to see my mother standing on the platform, motionless. Sophia refused to leave. She was 16, passionate about film, and she knew that returning to Naples meant the end of her dreams. My grandmother had only minutes to convince her daughter to board the train as it was about to leave. But no argument swayed my mother's resolve to stay in Rome and pursue her passion. My grandmother saw the determination in the eyes of her 16-year-old child and made the split-second choice to sacrifice her own destiny for the dreams of her daughter. They remained in Rome, and the rest is history.
Gosh, when I met Sophia, it's so great to see you, by the way, looking so beautiful. I met her, it was like a film. It was like I was in a film because we were rehearsing over at a soundstage here in Hollywood. And we knew she was coming. I had cast her in the film of 9, but I hadn't met her yet. And we heard she was outside. Of course, I was about to have a heart attack. My heart was beating a mile a minute. And she came through the door. And I saw that silhouette, that amazing silhouette. And then she stepped literally into the light. And there she was. I mean, those beautiful cat-like eyes, those amazing cheekbones, that beautiful nose, those full lips. I thought, God, take me now. This is it. It doesn't get better than this. Because there was a day we were shooting in Rome in the Piazza del Popolo, and she was in a little Italian sports car, and it was it was in the 60s. The movie took place in the 60s, and there she was. And I thought, how did this kid from Pittsburgh get here to Rome to be able to say action and cut with Sophia Loren in a car, in a little sports car? I mean, for me, it was beyond. And she knows the camera like no one. She really does. She's a master and a genius actor. I mean, that's the thing people must know. I mean, you see it in this work. I mean, the range is extraordinary.